Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be giving you some guidelines on how to use Microsoft Teams. So first of all, what is Microsoft Teams? According to Microsoft, Microsoft Teams is a unified communication and collaboration platform just like Skype for Business, which integrates chats, videos, meeting, file storage, and also application in one platform. So Microsoft Teams is not only just to create like security group, but use it to call colleagues, use it to store to store files, and as well use it to integrate other applications, and also use it to do like video conferencing and one-to-one video meeting. So to be able to use Microsoft Teams, you also need an Office 365 license. But at this moment, Microsoft offers a 1 year free license for Microsoft Teams, after which you will need to purchase a license to continue to actually enjoy the benefit of Microsoft Teams. So here I've already assigned myself, if I go to active users, I assign myself an Office 365 E5 license, which of course include Microsoft Teams. So if I to open Microsoft Teams, I just need to go to my Microsoft Office Home, and here I click Teams. So it will automatically take me to the Microsoft Team page. So you also have the option to actually download the Microsoft Teams software and install it on your computer. So to download the software from your home from the Microsoft Team page, just click here below, and here it says download the app. Click on that, save it to your computer, and then install the application on your laptop or desktop. So I've already installed this app, so I'm not going to go through that process anymore. So here I've already installed the application. So as you can see, we have different functionality in this Microsoft Teams. So first of all, we have the activities, which of course is going to show all the previous activities in the last weeks or months. And here we have the chat platform. And the chat platform, here we have all the chat conversation that have actually taken place in the previous weeks or months. So for this moment, because it's a test environment, so I don't have any chat at the moment. But here I can as well search for, like, let me just search for Nora Johnson, because I have this account on this domain. So just for Nora, and here I have the option to start chatting with Nora. Hello, Nora. So I can as well just say, how are you doing? So if Nora is online, of course, she will respond to my chat. So you can see, surely Nora is not online. If Nora is online, this share will turn actually green. Here you can see she's offline for the moment. So we also have the options Teams, because here on that Teams, every group that was created, that you create, will be listed in Teams. If, for example, like here you have I have called private ICT less. This is actually a kind of a group which was created, and I was automatically added to that group. So to create a group, to create a security group, a group in team, what you just need to do is you just need to join or create a team. So let me just tell you, if you create a team, what happens is this. By creating a team, you are creating a security group. So every team you create, there will be a security group in Office 365. Let me just go to my Office 365 here, and here when I click on group, I click on groups. So every groups you create will be listed here. So if you create like 10 or 20 groups, so if you have like 1,000 workers in your company, and the 1,000 workers they created, each person created like 2 or 3 groups, of course you have a lot of groups created in groups in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. And of course you will see the team, the status will be team status. So let me just give you an example. Okay, let me decide to create a team. So by creating a team, we have two options. And now we can build a team from scratch, or we can create from an existing 365 group or teams. So I'm going to build a team from scratch. So here you also have the three options to say, is it a private team you are creating? Is it public, or is it organization wide? So when you create a private team, only members you added to this team will be able to join and collaborate with this team. So no any other person in your organization will be able to join this private team. But when you create a public team, anyone in your organization, just as the name says, can join the team. So it's a public, so anyone can decide to request to join the team. But when I create an organization-wide team, so what happens is this: everyone in your organization automatically join that teams. So for example, when I say I'm going to create a team, let me just call the team ICT Help Desk. Okay, and I say let me just give it ICT Help Desk, and I say create. So the team is being created, and here you can see the team has been created. So we also have the option to start typing a name or a group to actually join this team. So let me just type Thomas Johnson to be a member of this team. So right now I've included Thomas to be a member. So I also have the option to actually make Thomas the owner of this team. So I'm just going to leave Thomas to be a member of this team and click close. So right now you see we have the ICT help desk team I just created. And when I click on the three double dots, it gives me more options. Here we can decide to manage the team, add a channel to the team, add a member, leave the team, edit the team, or we can as well delete the team. So I'm not going to go in details about this. I'm going to do that in a different video. I'm just going to give a general overview of the Microsoft Teams himself. So here we have the calendar. So the calendar actually it's synchronized with your Outlook calendar. So if I go to my Office 365 and I go to my Office Home and I click Outlook, and here when I go to my calendar, so for now I don't have any meeting right now. So but everything you create in your calendar also synchronize with the calendar in Teams. And also we have the option right now when I go to my calendar, I have the option actually, okay, let me just go back to my calendar. I have the option to actually create a new meeting from my calendar, just like the way you do in Outlook. So I also have the option to go to schedule a meeting or just start a live event or as well even meet now. If for example you want to start a kind of conference meeting with someone or a group of people immediately, you can say meet now and then start inviting those people to the meeting. So I'm not going to go into details about this, how everything works in this video, because it's going to be a very long video. So I'm just going to give you some short description on how it works. So in my next video, I'm going to go in details of how everything works in Teams. So here we have calls. Call. So here we have the option to actually call our contact, dial someone. I can decide to search for like Nora Johnson and just give her a call or start a video call, or as well share my screen with Nora Johnson. And also, just as I said before, the Microsoft Teams is also integrated with OneDrive. So if, for example, any file you place on Microsoft Teams will be automatically saved to your OneDrive. So and also remember that any file you save on your OneDrive, you can actually access that file here on Microsoft Teams. So also have the three here. You see the three dots, which is more added apps. We also have the option. For example, we have like OneNote, Planner, Shift, Stream, Wiki, and even more apps. So we can as well go to like more apps and decided to when I click, let me just look for an app. For example, let me just look for Zoom. I can decide to add Zoom. So with Zoom, which is also a kind of a unified communication system, I can decide to add Zoom to my Microsoft team. I'm not going to do that right now because then the video is going to take a very, very long time. You know? So we have those options, and also I also have the option. If I go to my click on my name here, I also have the option to say okay, I'm available, busy, do not disturb, just exactly like Skype for business. You also have this option in Skype for business. And as here, I can also actually set status message. Um, During my work, if I'm at work and I want to take a break, because right now I'm working from home, so I can just decide to just put having lunch, and here I can say show when someone send me a message, the person is going to see that I'm having lunch at the moment, and I can say I will also say okay, clear status message after 1 hour or 4 hours. Most I just choose 1 hour, then I'm say it's done. So when someone send me a message, definitely they are going to see this message having lunch. So here we have the settings. Also, we have some other settings, which of course you can decide to change. And just if I want to make it just white, like the background, the default background, dark background, and also I have the privacy. So you can actually do some modifications here on that device. You have to choose which headset you are using. I also have my permission to actually now my location is being shown. I can decide to just kind of lock it, notification, and just decide to lock everything. You know. So I also have the option actually to actually zoom in or out. And here we have the keyboard shortcut, which of course I found it very, very handy. Here you see the keyboard shortcut. If you want to know more about which keyboard shortcut you can use to actually go to like zoom in, you can control, um, you use control and then you control N, control G, control backslash, control points for the key show keyboard shortcut. So you also have all this option if, for example, just for the quick access to make your work more easy and efficient. Here we have also the download the mobile app. If you want to check for update as well, you can as well check for updates, but most of the time the Teams is automatically updated. So you can as well download the mobile app if you wish to use it on your mobile telephone. And also you can as well just sign out of Microsoft Teams. So we have the same actually if I go to the web browser of Microsoft Teams, here you can see we also have the same thing. You know. So if here I'm logging as okay, I'm logging as Kelvin Johnson. So I can decide to join or create a group. Let me just create a build one from scratch, and let me just create an organization wide team, and I say just call it everyone, and I click create. So it's going to create a team. So as you see, it does not even give me the option to add someone to that team because right now everyone in my organization will be automatically added to that team. So I also have the options here, the amount options to actually manage my teams. So that is just it actually on a general overview of Microsoft Teams. So I believe in my next video, I'm going to go into details step by step. I'm going to make the video not too long, but short. So I'm going to just take like for chat, I'm going to create one video for Teams. Create one video for the calendar. I'm going to create a different video. So to give you a detailed description of how everything works in Teams, because I use Teams every single day at my work, and I'm also at this moment at my work, I'm also in charge of Microsoft Teams for everyone at my workplace. So thank you very much for watching my video, and I believe if this video has been any help to you, please don't forget to give me a thumb up and leave a comment if you have any question concerning Microsoft Teams or Microsoft Office 365. Um, if you have any question concerning Microsoft Office 365, just leave a comment or send me an email to kjocomputers@gmail.com. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more IT related video. Goodbye.